Welcome back to Motoverse. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to sit inside a moving palace? Well, today, we're stepping into the ultimate symbol of luxury on wheels, the Rolls-Royce Phantom. Forget everything you think you know about expensive cars, because this is not just transportation. This is royalty in motion. The Phantom isn't just a car, it's a statement that says, I have arrived, without even starting the engine. From the outside, it looks less like a vehicle and more like a handcrafted masterpiece. That iconic Pantheon grille, the spirit of ecstasy standing proudly on the hood, and a body so elegant that it feels like time itself slows down when it passes by. In the US, the UK, Canada, or Australia, seeing a Phantom on the road is like spotting a rare diamond. But the real magic begins when you step inside. Imagine doors that open backwards like a royal carriage, ushering you into a sanctuary of silence. The cabin is hand-built by artisans, every inch tailored to perfection. You're not sitting on car seats, you're sinking into armchairs wrapped in the softest leather you'll ever touch. The headliner? A starlight ceiling with thousands of tiny fiber-optic lights that mimic the night sky. Yes, you can literally drive under the stars, even on the darkest night. And while it feels like a private jet, don't forget this is still a performance machine. Under the hood lies a 6.75-liter twin-turbo V12 engine. It doesn't roar. It whispers. The Phantom glides forward with such effortlessness that you barely feel it moving. Rolls-Royce engineers actually call it the magic carpet ride, and they're not exaggerating. Every bump, every rough patch on the road disappears as if the car is floating above reality itself. Here's where it gets even more fascinating. No two Phantoms are truly alike. Owners in New York, London, Toronto, or Sydney can personalize everything, from the dashboard wood to the stitching in the leather, even down to artwork placed inside the cabin. It's bespoke luxury at its highest level. And the price? Well, let's just say, if you have to ask, you probably can't afford it. A Phantom starts around $500,000, and with customization, it can easily double. But the truth, Phantom buyers aren't just purchasing a car, they're buying a legacy. So next time you see a Rolls-Royce Phantom glide by, remember you're not looking at a car. You're looking at the very definition of luxury, crafted for the few who dream bigger than the rest of us. Welcome back to Motoverse. Imagine stepping into the future of luxury SUVs. This isn't just a car, this is the 2026 Bentley Bentayga, a machine that feels less like transportation and more like a five-star private jet gliding on wheels. The story of the Bentayga has always been about power meeting prestige. But in 2026, Bentley decided to rewrite the rules. Instead of simply upgrading their SUV, they reinvented it as a visionary masterpiece, something so futuristic that even concept cars struggle to keep up. Let's talk about the design first. At the front, you're greeted with a reimagined Bentley. Grille, sleek, illuminated, and alive with light signatures that pulse like a heartbeat. The iconic Bentley Flying B emblem, it doesn't just sit there, it glows with intelligent LED lighting, almost like it knows when you're arriving. The body is sculpted with aerodynamic curves and razor-sharp lines, combining elegance and dominance in one bold statement. Move around to the back, and the taillights steal the show. Inspired by jet engine turbines, they create a hypnotic glow when the SUV roars to life. The stance is wider, meaner, and yet unmistakably Bentley, luxury on the outside, power underneath. Now, step inside, and the real magic begins. Imagine sinking into diamond-stitched leather seats that adjust themselves automatically to your posture. The cabin is wrapped in a futuristic mix of handcrafted wood, chrome accents, and ambient lighting that adapts to your mood. The panoramic glass roof doesn't just let the sky in. It turns into a starlit display at night, mimicking the constellations above. And technology? Oh, it's a spaceship. The digital cockpit stretches across the dashboard, giving you a 3D map of the world in real time. Gesture controls, AI voice assistant, and augmented reality windshield displays turn driving into something that feels more like piloting a craft from the future. But Bentley didn't stop at luxury. Underneath the hood lies a hybrid twin-turbocharged powerhouse, delivering blistering performance with eco-conscious efficiency. It's not just fast, it's silent when you want peace, and thunderous when you unleash it. The 2026 Bentley Bentayga isn't just another SUV, it's a dream turned reality. A bold statement that luxury, technology, and performance can live together in one breathtaking machine. For those who thought the future of cars was bland, Bentley just proved it's nothing short of extraordinary.
The legend is back. After more than 2 decades of silence, Honda is bringing back the Prelude. But this isn't just nostalgia. This is Honda's way of saying, we can still surprise you. The 2026 Honda Prelude arrives as a sleek two-door sports coupe, blending retro-inspired design with futuristic tech. At first glance, it screams sophistication low stance, sharp LED signature lights, and a body that looks like it was sculpted in a wind tunnel. It's the kind of car that makes you look twice, even if you weren't planning on it. Under the hood, Honda isn't playing around. Expect a hybrid powertrain that combines electric efficiency with Honda's signature VTEC performance. Word is it'll push out somewhere around 300 horsepower, which is more than enough to give you that smile when the road opens up. Imagine pulling onto the highway, tapping the throttle, and feeling the seamless electric torque kick in before the gas engine roars to life. Pure driving joy. Step inside, and Honda keeps it clean but futuristic. A driver-focused cockpit, digital displays that don't overwhelm you, and yes, actual comfortable seats you can daily drive in. This isn't just a weekend toy. It's practical enough to take on road trips, but sporty enough to make you detour. Just for fun. But here's the kicker. The Prelude isn't aiming to be a supercar. It's aiming to be attainable excitements, something younger drivers and longtime Honda fans can both afford. In a world full of SUVs, the Prelude is Honda's bold way of saying, sports cars still matter. So here's the big question. Would you daily drive the new Prelude, or keep it as your weekend thrill machine?
Imagine this. You're walking down the street, and suddenly a car drives by that doesn't just pass you, it steals your attention, your heartbeat, and maybe even your soul. That car is the 2026 Alfa Romeo Giulia. This isn't your average sedan. No, this is an Italian masterpiece on wheels. A car that doesn't just take you from point A to point B, makes the entire journey feel like a red carpet event. From the outside, the Giulia looks like it was sculpted by artists, not engineers. The iconic V-shaped grille doesn't just sit there, it winks at you. The razor-sharp LED headlights cut through the dark-like eyes that know they're the star of the show. And those curves, let's just say if cars could flirt, this one would be the smoothest talker in the room. Step inside, and suddenly you're no longer a driver, you're the star of your own Italian movie. The leather seats hug you like a designer suit tailored in Milan, while the digital cockpit wraps around you like a futuristic spaceship. Subtle ambient lighting sets the mood, making every night drive feel like a VIP experience. Even sitting in traffic feels luxurious. Because honestly, who cares when you're surrounded by this much style? But let's talk about what happens. When you press the pedal, under the hood lives a turbocharged engine that doesn't whisper, it roars. The Giulia leaps forward with an intensity that puts a grin on your face every single time. The handling, razor sharp, the cornering. Like dancing with an Italian professional who lead, it follows effortlessly. This is not just transportation, it's temptation. The 2026 Alfa Romeo Giulia takes the boring idea of a family sedan and throws it straight out the window. It's passion, it's performance, it's art disguised as a car. So, if you're tired of blending in with the sea of gray sedans out there, the Giulia isn't just your next car, it's your ticket to driving with soul. Because let's face it, life's too short to drive boring cars.
Imagine a car that feels less like transportation and more like stepping into the future. Welcome to Motiverse, and today we're diving deep into the 2025 Tesla Model Y long range electric SUV that's redefining how we drive, travel, and even think about cars. At first glance, the Model Y carries Tesla's signature clean. Imagine a car that feels less like transportation and more like stepping into the future. Welcome to Motiverse, and today we're diving deep into the 2025 Tesla Model Y long range electric SUV that's redefining how we drive, travel, and even think about cars. Imagine a car that feels less like transportation and more like stepping into the future. Welcome to Motiverse, and today we're diving deep into the 2025 Tesla Model Y long. Imagine a car that feels less like transportation and more like stepping into the future. Welcome to Motiverse, and today we're diving deep into the 2025 Tesla Model Y long range electric SUV that's redefining how we drive, travel, and even think about cars. At first glance, the Model Y carries Tesla's signature clean, futuristic design. But the 2025 version brings upgrades, sharper LED headlights, sleeker. Imagine a car that feels less like transportation and more like stepping into the future.